Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Barry Chappell coming out live from Hollywood, California, home of PrimeTime Shopping Network. I got a show. I got a really huge show. I got coins. I got gold coins. I got silver coins. I got rare glass. I have one of the rarest Tarkay originals on the planet. I have not one but two very rare signed Peter Max's. Oh, I got the last Schofield. I got Erte. I got a lot of cool stuff. And I'll tell you what makes a great Christmas gift. And I should probably do this when I'm only on the internet right now. Take a look at those coins, Wilson. Well, not the top row. Those are gold coins. I'm going to get to those. But look at the bottom row. Those are Morgan dollars. Designed by George T. Morgan. They were minted in the United States. There you go. Thank you. From 1878 up until 1904. They took a 15-year, 16-year gap and came back and made the 1921. All of these Morgan dollars I have here tonight have been graded by PCGS. And all of the Morgan dollars I'm offering tonight are considered brilliant uncirculated. Like here is an 1881S. Minted in San Francisco. And look at that. Look at that luster. PCGS, when it comes to Morgan dollars, you see right at the bottom above the D and O in Morgan dollar at the bottom, you'll see a little S. That signifies that was minted the San Francisco Mint. And there was no quality control to the extent it was put in a canvas bag and shipped to banks, and most of the coins got lots of bag marks. These are brilliant uncirculated. Here's another 1881S. I got many different dates, but I just want to show you. Here's some. Oh, that is not proof-like, but it looks close to it. Look at that. It's great. MS63 1881S. Look how bold the S is on the bottom of that one, Wilson. Yeah, what do I got up here? All 1881S's, because I have other dates too. I only have one. I'm going to move one of the 1881S's away. 1889. And it's not going to have an O or an S on the back because it was minted in Philadelphia. So they don't use a mint mark for Philadelphia. I don't know if you've noticed, but silver has been moving. On Monday, gold went up $28 an ounce. Silver solidified well over $24 an ounce. And, oh, look at some of these dates I have. Look at this. Here's 1887s. I'm going to put them on the top, Wilson. Oh, in between, you know. Look at, oh, state coin. I got 1887s. Oh, I got 1885. Oh. And the O stands for New Orleans. And these are beautiful New Orleans coins because most New Orleans coins in the 1880s look dull and opaque. These have some pop to them. Now, Wilson, above the D and O in dollar, you'll see a little O. That means it was minted in New Orleans. Yeah, I watched some other networks selling these. Too much. They wanted too much. And I know most people on TV, PCGS, MS63, they want $269. So list price, $269. And like I said, I got a few different dates. Got the 1881 S's are stunning. I got 83 and 85 O's. Yeah. But I'm not going to charge anywhere near that, Ashley. You know why? It's almost Christmas time. It's almost Hanukkah time. Is it Kwanzaa time yet?
Is it Kwanzaa time, Wilson?
Not yet, I don't think.
You don't know?
No, it's not yet.
I think it's the 15th, I think.
I don't know. Wilson is a Kwanzaa minister.
Yeah, he is.
It was one of the times he was doing acid. He decided that he needs to get spiritual. And most churches, synagogues wouldn't touch him. But he got something mixed up with... What's that?
Kwanzaa is the 26th.
It's a day after Christmas. So here's what I'm going to do. Now, I only have 50 coins. And I got to tell you, these 81 S's. And Ashley, I can't give a quantity breakdown because I'm going to charge so little. You just tell me what dates. And Matt, we basically have one 1889P, 1581 S's. We got 987 P's. We got 984 O's. And when it comes to 83 O's, 4, 85 O's, 12. I'm going to give a price so cheap on these, and let me go to camera 2. If you are struggling to get one present for a grandson, granddaughter, or a very studious daughter or son, this is a perfect gift. It teaches what real money was. At the time these coins were minted, there was the gold standard, and there was a silver to gold ratio that for the most of the time was 12 to 1. Some years it went to 18 to 1. 18 ounces of silver for every 1 ounce of gold. I got a price so cheap. If they don't sell out, Ashley, I'm taking the blame. It's me. It's all my fault. Well, it's not all my fault. So, Matt, put those graphics back up because they want a ton everywhere else, and they're worth a ton. What's the retail on these? Let me put my glasses on. $269. That's a pretty fair price. But it's not going to be $269. It's not going to be $259. It's not going to be $249. These are brilliant uncirculated, graded by PCGS, which means 5 graders looked at each coin. They took the lowest consensus grade. Some of those coins you might have had 4 people going, 3 going, that's an MS63, and 1 going, it's MS64 or 5. They take the lowest consensus. It's not going to be $229. It's not going to be $209. You got to be fast on this. It's not even going to be $199. $189. $179. Here's what we can do, Ashley, when they buy more than one. Just just one shipping charge. So yeah, you know, it's not going to be $169, $159, $149. While they last. Camera, big camera, right there. $99. Graded Morgan dollars. In a silver market that's going up finally. Take a look at that. Pick your dates. $99. You're getting 0.7734 a pure silver weight because they're 90%. You got 10% copper. Take that out, you got basically over 3/4 of an ounce of pure silver. The value's not their pure silver rate. The value is those are Morgan dollars from 1881 that have been preserved and graded, brilliant uncirculated. $99. That's too cheap. I got a couple Peter Maxes, got an Erte. I got some amazing Azoulays coming up. I would be all over. Well, first of all, there's only one of the 18. Which one do we only have one of? 1889. Minute in Philadelphia. I only have one of these. It's a rare date. I mean, when you get in uncirculated at $99. Look at that. This is what real money looked like. It was backed by something real. Gold has been money for over 4,000 years. Look at that. In India, the price of silver changes a lot because of the monsoon season and how severe it is. Look at that. $99. Oh, I know what I can do. I got a rare Marcel Mouly. All right. I am going to switch to Guillaume Azoulay. Right here. I'd buy as many of those Morgans as you can. I got a funny feeling you're going to see silver 3 times where it is in a few years.
Barry, do we have 5 different years?
Yes.
Melvin wants to get one of each.
Well, we actually, yes.
No problem. He took that 89, right?
Melvin took the 89, and then so give him an 87, an 85-0, 83-0, 81S, and he took the 90, 80, the 1887. Oh, he took the 1889. Yeah. Melvin got the 1889. And pick, hey, there they are right there. Take. Yeah, count them down. They're in their piles of their dates. Oh, there's more than 5 dates.
Right.
You got the
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dates.
yeah. So you probably need. You got an 8. Yeah,
These are the 87.
okay.
See my hand, my card hand?
You're what?
Like I'm playing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there's actually 6.
Oh, 6 different dates. Thank you, Melvin. Now,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6.
this is a hard to get Azoulay. That is a Nittany Lion. When Azoulay did that, he was, and keep calling on the coins. We just, the one date is gone, but we have other dates. Look at that Nittany lion.
5 different dates down.
5 different dates.
Of course, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, we'll sell them all 5 dates. And Juliet is getting one.
164.
How much? I just want to be safe here. I won't get myself in trouble, Wilson. But the coroner's report, how much cyanide did Romeo have in his stomach? One of each there and one of each there.
Bob says hi.
Hi, Bob. Now, I just was asking, I don't know if you have a copy of the report on you, Juliet, of how much cyanide they found in Romeo's stomach. I'm just curious. I know. I'm sorry he's no longer with us. You're never going to get married again? No. Marry and kill once. That's your saying. Don't risk it. Yeah. This is a Nittany lion. It was done by Guillaume Azoulay. Guillaume Azoulay is the youngest living artist to ever be accepted in the Bibliothèque Nationale, the permanent archival collection of the Louvre. Guillaume Azoulay is in a Penn State. The Nittany lion is their mascot, basically, and they would invite Guillaume. What did I do with my Azoulay folder? It's got to be over here. Nope, that's Kaufman, Schofield, Tarkay. But it's not a Tarkay. That's a Guillaume Azoulay. I just want to show you how intense. Oh, it's coming right up. That's probably. That's it. Yeah, it's a thick folder. This is a letter from Ronald Reagan, the late president, thanking Guillaume Azoulay for Encounters, a horse piece that he painted. In addition, Ronald Reagan loved the piece. And that was a thank you letter. Here is the director of the Louvre, Minister of the Culture and Communications, to tell them that Camargue and Ondine and were accepted into the Bibliothèque Nationale, and that is the conservator of the Louvre. Here was one of my favorite pieces, Camargue. I had the number 1, but I never compete with my customers. I sold it to somebody. Then they put it up for $12,500. Here is one of the strangest pieces I've ever seen Guillaume do. Frogman. Look at that. Signed and numbered. But the most coolest piece of all of his work, one of them, is a Nittany lion. Here is what it looks like if you come in close. This is a silk screen, and Guillaume Azoulay has never used a ruler. And to cut the screens perfect, this is a winner. I wish I had 10. I only have 1. The last comp I printed in 2013, and it was on Art Brokerage, and it was the lowest price of them because, like, here is Cavalcade 7,500. But take a look at this. Lowest price, not the highest, $2,400 on the Nittany Lion. He did this in 1987. Look how cool that is. Have you ever pet a lion, Wilson? I would not advise it. Kiki, you know what you need to do when you pet a lion? Be very quiet. And then don't grab, don't reach. This Nittany Lion is the last one I could ever find. Oh yeah, there's a comp that is 9 years old with the lowest price of $2,400. You guys tell me what the Nittany Lion. It is as cool as they come. Start at $0, $100 increments. I think Print World Guide list is $4,400. I got to look it up, but I thought it was well over $4,500 or well over maybe $4,400 in Print World Guide. Start at $0, $100 increments on a Nittany Lion. Again, some cool art tonight. She got a speeding ticket when your daughter was 3. And the officer let you go because your daughter was that cute. Is that what you're telling me? Wilson? You got a speeding ticket when your daughter was 3.
No, I ran a stoplight.
You ran a stoplight, my bad. Yeah. Did you ever play Santa when kids were little? Never try and go down the chimney? No. I don't have a bid on this. I'm going to take my Nittany Lion, which is number 246 out of 350, in mint condition, by Guillaume Azoulay, the youngest living artist to ever be accepted into the Bibliothèque Nationale. And I don't even have a $100 bid. So I am going to take this down gently. That is a pretty kitty cat. Now, Kiki, if a lion or cat tried to attack little Barry, what would you do?
Guard it with my life.
Guard her with your life, yes. I'm going to show that in a little bit, but you stay there. This is Erte, Roman de Terdoff. This is number 24 of 300. Erte was known as one of the greatest costume designers on the planet. Erte immigrated from Russia, got to Paris. He was such an amazing artist that he got from Paris to New York. He was known as the beginning, a lot of people credit the beginning of Art Deco to Erte. And Erte would design costumes for Hollywood. He would do illustrations. I'm trying to think of the name of the magazine that it wasn't the Saturday Evening Post, that was Norman Rockwell. So trying to think what magazine, but he was Huge. In LA, they had the Erte Museum. Just to give you an idea, I owned this piece right here, sold it a long time ago, but way before I got, somebody was selling this an original gouache or heavy watercolor for $118,000 for all three.
Is it called the Harper's Bazaar?
Say what?
Harper's.
Harper's Bazaar, yes. For example, here is a signed and numbered silkscreen, just like the one you're looking at. They want $15,000, and that was 7 years ago. Here was an original watercolor, $77,000. Here, Erte Triptych Las Vegas, 3 pieces, $80,000. Here is another Erte, same size, same everything. Printed this in 2014, $12,500. Addition of 300, just like mine. He became so famous in the late 80s, early 90s. Like here is an original painting that retailed $225,000, asking $156,000, but that was 14 years ago. His real name was Roman de Tatov, but nobody could pronounce it right, so we just took one letter from each name and went by the name Erte. Here are some of the costumes. Some of these are some of the most famous actresses of the 1920s, 30s, and 40s. This is a really expensive Erte too. And when you go to Print World Guide, and like I'm sitting here trying to find any that are less. Like here is one comparable to the one you're looking at right now. Retail $15,000, asking $12,500. All right, Ashley. It's the only Erte I have. It is flawless. The item number is BC. Whoever gets this is one lucky individual. 2352. Yeah, I mean, this is Matt in 2022 like this right now. These are going to trade hands at $18,000 to $20,000, and that is flawless. Unfortunately, a lot of Ertes didn't do well over time because they matted them badly. They didn't use the right type of plexi. They just mounted them in glass, and they would get burnt colors. This is perfect. The signature is perfect. Everything about this is perfect. And this was a land auction by Park West. Erte at the Ball. Where would you start an auction on this? Because I want people to go, I am so lucky that I turned on that channel with that strange man. I'm getting pudgy again, Wilson. Yeah, it's because I've been eating a lot of pizza. That's right, uh-oh. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to make somebody so happy. This is too cheap. Don't do it, Chappell. Step away from the Erte. Don't do it. $1,200 to open. 1/10 of low retail. And that is a really cool Erte. That is beautiful. Tell you what, I have some gold coins. I'm going to show those in a little bit. They have been going up, and it's getting hard to replace the coins I've sold. Aha. It did it again, Ashley. It did it again. No, it did it again. My phone walked away.
No, your phone's charging right here.
Oh,
I found it.
you stole my phone.
I did.
How did the phone, Wilson? 60, I'll take it. How'd the phone get from here to there? She's quick with the hand. All right. All right, I'll tell you what, nobody wants the Erte. How cute is this?
Super cute.
This is a Zax original, signed by Zax, EM Zax, 11, 12,000 on the cruise ships nowadays.
348.
How cute is that? That's Mickey and Minnie. Mickey is saying in somewhat of a mouse accent, Minnie, come to my cabin, Minnie. Well, Mickey, I don't think I can. Oh, Minnie, I hope I did not waste my Mickey on you. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I have no idea how mice court. Look at this. Unique mixed medium wall sculpture. Zax. Look at that. Look at all of this. They're going for 11, 14,000 on the cruise lines. You're getting on early on the Zax. All right, Ashley. What is my cost on BC 234? BC 2348.
2348. This.
I think it's 2348. Okay. Now, is that my cost for the whole piece, or is that my cost for Mickey and that my cost for Minnie? So do I double my cost because you got both of them? And I don't want to get in trouble here, Wilson, but there's some hubba going on between these mice. Take a close look. Oh, it turned my light off. Where is Mickey's other hand? Uh-huh. I don't see it. This is a yowza hubba piece. A $10,000 or $11,000 original one. I'll tell you what. I'll give someone a deal of a lifetime on a Zax. Oh man, these are going. I mean, what, 1,800? Make it 1,500 to open. You got both Minnie and Mickey. And Ashley, if somebody buys this and they want to do a payment plan, what we'll do is we'll put Minnie in one room and Mickey in another till they pay it off. You can't leave two mice together. What would... Stop. Don't go there, Wilson. Yes. I also have just Minnie. BC 2347. 1,500, or get me close. Those are one-of-a-kind original Zax wall sculptures. How come my light is on my phone? Go off, light. It won't turn off. No. Okay. Light. All right. No interest in those. Is there any interest for Peter Max? But I'll tell you what I am going to do before I do Peter Max. Folks, how many of the Morgan dollars do we sell, Ashley? Fortunately, they're encapsulated in non-breakable plastic. I want to show you this. And I'm doing everything I can not to raise my prices, Ashley, but gold is going up. Gold went up $28 an ounce on Monday. And the grades I have here are stunning. That is the 1913D. Only 393,500 ever minted. Ashley printed me some comps where they wanted 10,500 for the same coin. I'm going to stick with that because, well, I got a couple coins here. I highly recommend gold coins. Now, Ashley, on BC 2083, I sold several. I only have a couple left. What did we sell those for? Look at that. That was designed by Augustus St. Gaudens. He actually died before the year they put him in production in 1907. And this happens to be 1913 D. Right above the date, you'll see a beautiful D. On the 1913 D?
No, the 2083, which is the 1927, 65.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about, it's got the wrong tag on it. No, I'm an idiot. That's all it means. All right. I am talking about the 1913D, which is,
We did that one we did that for?
yeah. Well, hang on. I'm going to show you.
Here it's showing right now, 1913D.
Yes. BC 2358. Is that the right item number?
Yes.
I want to keep everyone I can. I think you're going to see an astronomical rise. 393,500. That is minuscule compared to the 1924, the 1928 is what I had it up for. Now, if I'm not mistaken, didn't you print, I might even have it with me, a comp, they wanted over 10,000 for this coin. This is rare. I mean, when you think of the 1928, 18 million coins struck. This, 393,500. And they are PCGS graded. They take the lowest consensus grade among 5 graders. Yeah, this is rare. And I encourage everybody to think about this. I think, and I'm only guessing, I'm not promising, but I can see how, with what's coming down the pike and the interest in gold numismatists, this could triple. Not only because, I mean, when gold goes up $28 an ounce, yes, because it's just under an ounce of gold, my cost goes up to replace these. But what's been going on is better dates like this are drying up like water in the sand at the Last Chance gas station when you drive to Vegas. You've stopped there, haven't you? Have you ever been to the Last Chance gas station? Yeah. Tell you what, I don't think I can have the same price I did last time, Ashley. No, these are going up. I'll tell you what did I have these priced at last time? I want to be fair to everybody. I had them at $4,495.
$44.95.
No, that's what I had them at. I got to raise it. $45.95. These are going ballistic. In an auction. Yeah. I hope you're out there. Those are the last 3 1913Ds I could ever get my hands on. And if anybody says, oh, it's not worth that, say, okay, buy me one. All right? If you say, what do you say it's worth? Oh, it's worth $4,200. Okay, great. I'll make out a check for $4,200. Go get me one. They won't come back. You can't. Only 393,500 ever minted in 1913. 108 years ago? Is my math on that one? 109 years ago. I'd be all over that. Here's another coin I would be all over. It's going to get serious too. I mean, I have 3 1927s and MS65. PCGS graded. Stunning coins. BC 2322.
2322.
2322. And I'll tell you what, Ashley, I should, but what do I have these priced at on the 1927 and 6.5
1927?
in MS 6.5?
You did it for 20.
No.
Well, not today.
No, what did I do it for? 2,800?
You have to do higher, right?
Well, they're going up so fast.
Right? So you should go up fast too.
$2,895. I only have 3 left. Folks, buy gold coins when you can. I also have a very rare 1927 and MS66. Superb gem, brilliant uncirculated. How this coin, which was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, got put in a bag with 500 coins, thrown on a train, stopping and banging other coins in the bag, gets to the bank, is counted by tellers, and somehow 95 years later it looks like that. I don't know how. Look at that. That's an MS66. Call me on the gold. Please. Try and get some gold. I have a funny feeling it's going to get really bad inflation. And what gets me upset is when you go by the consumer price index, that has been so changed to make inflation look tamer than it is. I'm not talking about right now. I'm just saying over the last 30 years, it's unbelievable. So I got MS65s, I got MS64, 1913Ds, and I got MS66 1927s. Got some pretty cool stuff. Yes.
12 minutes at the top of the hour.
You think it's the top of the hour
In 12 minutes.
in 12 minutes, but it's depends.
Depends. Like,
Yes. No, I'm not saying like the product. I'm saying it depends where you are. Because in China, it's the bottom of the hour. Because they're upside down compared to us. They're on the other side of the world. And I don't think that's true. But I was fascinated when I was a kid with gold. When I was 10 years old, my dad moved my whole family to Germany, to Hearst, Germany, which is right outside of Frankfurt, Germany. And I go to the bank and I'd see gold coins for sale. And I would ask him, he'd say, you know, in the United States, it's illegal to own gold. And it was until Reagan reopened the gold window, basically. And I was always amazed at how $1, $2, or $4 or $5 change, even though it's the same coin in the bank window. A day goes by and it's got a different price. And I think, you know, it just fascinated me. And that's why I got a Bachelor's of Science in Economics from Southern Oregon State College. Once I graduated, they changed the name, University of Southern Oregon. I got my master's degree in economics from University of Nevada, Reno. I wrote on the oil business. and what happened during supply gluts and how the cost of oil fell greater than the cost of production. How it was unbelievable to watch oil go from $40 a barrel down to $7.11 and to see what happened in the state of Texas. If you can own some gold, I highly recommend it. I also have 20 franc Helvetian AU Swiss francs. Mine are closer to BU, but I'm calling them AU. I also have 1/10 ounce gold coins. They are a mixture, mostly Canadian. I think that, take a look at that. That's 1/10 of an ounce Canadian coin. You were supposed to say, Ashley, when I said I think, you're supposed to say, I think, therefore I am, Rene Descartes.
Therefore I am, Rene Descartes.
Yes. But I think whoever gets some gold is going to get the ride of their lifetime. Can't promise it, but I have been collecting and I've been selling on TV. I am in my 32nd year on TV. That's 1/10 of an ounce Canadian coin. So you just tell me what you want. It's getting close, folks. I think 2023 is going to be the year where you see real inflation, what it looks like. And I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get banned. Wilson, what's your last name?
I ain't saying.
Ashley, what's Wilson's last name? My name is Gary Upchurch. No, I think you're going to see real inflation. You haven't even seen baby step inflation. And when it hits, I'm sorry, I don't want to get in trouble, but I don't think they have a... Can you say the word freaking? Freaking you can say on TV. I don't think they have a freaking clue what they're doing. They should have jacked interest rates another 75, and in their next meeting another 75. They don't have it under control. They can't even pretend they have it under control. Get some gold. Whether it's 1/10 ounce, whether it's 1 ounce, $20 St. Gaudens in 6.4, whether it's 1913D, whether it's 1927 in 6.5 or 6.6, whether it's a 20 franc Swiss gold coin that they would put in American fighter planes in their emergency kit. You either have a 20 franc Swiss, British sovereign, but a gold coin to barter. Call me. I got some great gold coins here. I got silver Morgan dollars. I will be very, very humbled and surprised if by 9 months from now you don't see what real inflation looks like. This ain't even baby step inflation. Like Bob Farley in that movie. Baby step, baby step, baby step, my way to the bus station. Baby step, baby step. Which one do they want? I got 1/10 of an ounce. I got 0.1 0118 Helvetia. Which one are they interested in?
She was interested in the.
I got a Swiss franc. I got a 1/10 of an ounce. Ashley or Kiki, I would tell him that 1913D is so much rarer than a 1908. I'm going to have some 1908s, but that 1913D with only 393,500 minute, that is ultra rare. And I will do the old price if they want that. I don't have any now. I sold every one. I will get some. Yeah, just tell me which one you want. Folks, you need to own some gold. I have mine here. And Kiki, just because I don't have a 1908 no model with me today, do not abuse Little Barry. The largest auction house is trying to buy these at 3,800 each. So I just made her an offer on that coin, which is so cheap. And that is such a great price. I can't even replace that at the price I'm selling it to her for.
The wife's asking, can we make it?
How about 30? Everything I can, but the price of these are jumping. But I don't want to lose a sale over anything. And who you talking to, Ashley?
It's Mel.
Who?
Mel.
Mel? Oh, well.
She's the wife's screaming.
What?
She's screaming.
Do it then.
Okay,
Do it.
do it. Okay,
I don't want any wives screaming.
You're so welcome. Okay, we got that one. Okay, let us know if you see anything else. Okay, thank you. Bye.
All right, there went my only 6.6. All right. Folks, get yourself some gold in 1 minute. I get Dish Network.
Oh, 1 minute, yeah. Here we go.
Who was she screaming at?
Yeah, she's screaming at you, Mary.
What was she saying?
She was screaming out a number.
No.
8665304.
Well, folks, I got like 40 seconds. I got some beautiful Royos here tonight. I got a lot of cool art. All right. Are you ready there? Because I have 6:50, 7 o'clock. Am I on Dish Network now?
You are. You are.
Camera 2. Hello to Dish Network. This is Barry Chappell coming to you live at PrimeTime Shopping Network Studios in Hollywood, California. And I have incredible art, incredible gold, incredible Morgan dollars, graded MS63. We sold about half of them out just on the internet alone. I got some rare Azoulays, you name it, I got it. And I'll tell you what I am going to do. Just to see how many people on Dish. Oh, look at my gold tray right here. Folks, if you don't own gold, I think 23 is going to be the year. It's already going up, but you know, on Monday it went up $28 an ounce, just like that. And the resistance, it's above 1800. I mean, you're going to see some, in my humble opinion, only an opinion, you're going to see some huge moves. Now, my all-time, what I think one of the greatest coins to own is this 1913D. It was minted in Denver in 1913. Now, this 1913, they only minted 393,500 coins. Ashley printed an ad where they wanted over 10,000 for the same coin. Now, these are graded by PCGS. I only have 3 of these coins left. I think they are one of the greatest undervalued St. Gaudens. You got to understand, so few have ever made it from 1913. Once they were printed in, were minted in Denver, they went in a canvas bag. There was no plastic protections. The rims of one coin would be banging the other. Then they traveled from Denver, 800 miles in all different directions. Then the bank teller got it, stacked them, counted them, and people will go to the bank and use them. So to get some that PCGS can guarantee to you have never, ever, ever been in circulation are brilliant uncirculated 1913D. Retail is a lot. It's we had you got 7,800 up. We had that one comp for 7,800. That was cheap. I'll tell you what. I only have 3 left. If you want to get something great, you know, gold went up $28, but that's nothing compared to what these premium coins. My cost to replace it went up more than $28. It went up $89. Not because the price of gold, but because the demand for better day 20s. Tell you what I can do. What did I price this at? We raised it a little bit, and I'm going to...
45.
Yeah, we had it up... $4,595. If you buy 2, I'll knock a little bit off, but I don't have much to knock off. Get some gold. It's getting strange out there. It's getting really strange. Or you can get a 1927 in MS65. Look at that. $95 years ago. Look at that. Folks, what did I have these up for, Ashley? Because these, look at them. These are hand-picked. They are stunning.
The 1927.
Yeah, in 6.5. You know what? I'm going to leave them at that. $2,855. Folks, get one. I only have 3 left. If you go to Teletrade or you go to Coin Dealer Newsletter, these things are plussing up And they're not moving up just with the price of gold, which went up 28 bucks in one day, went up $75 over a 4-day period a couple of weeks ago. They're going up because everybody wants them. And they know inflation is a lot worse than people are telling you. No, it's not $38.55, it's $28.55. $2,855 on the 1927. You cannot, in my humble opinion, being on TV now for 32 years, a bachelor's degree and a master's degree in economics, I think it is so cheap compared to where it should be. I think you're going to see gold over 5,000 an ounce a lot quicker than people think. And I think I just think we got a lot of inflation pressure around the world because everybody keeps printing money. We used to have the gold standard behind it. Now we don't. Not good. If you want smaller gold, here is a 20 franc Helvetia, Swiss. I only have 3 or 4 of these left. When you were a fighter pilot in World War II, in your survival kit, they would give you a 20 franc or a gold British sovereign so you could maybe trade your way out of trouble if you got shot down. What do we have these up for? The Helvetian 20 franc. They're solid AUs. No. Really? I priced them that cheap? What's it say? My $495? Yeah, 2078. All right, I'll honor that, but what do I have it up for? What's the price? $495. Yeah, I saw one major auction house got all hands on the deck trying to buy these. I mean, so anyway, there are the Helvetian gold. Get yourself some gold. And then I have the little 1/10 ounce random mints right down here, Wilson. Most of them are Canada. That's 1/10 of an ounce. And what did I'm down to like 15 of them, that's it. What did I have, the 1/10 ounce? Excuse me. Random mints. No. Really? You know the price when you start striking 1/10 ounce coins goes through the roof because you got the same security, same minting, same everything, but instead of minting one big coin, you got to mint and protect 10 little ones. $279. Get your kids some gold. Oh, I got some cool stuff. I got Peter Max here. Got Tarkay. Well, I don't have him here. I got his work. I was grateful to meet him before he died. There are some of my gold coins. Now, Ashley, how many Morgan dollars do I have left? Because if you want something so cool, I gotta move. They're encapsulated so they can fall down. And I am going to hang on to all of my 1913Ds. That is too rare at that price. Just watch where the price of these go over the next year. Here is an 18. How many 1887s do I have left?
1887?
Yeah, here is an 1887. All right, this is, and I want to put the price up yet because this is PCGS, Brilliant Uncirculated, MS63. I have a few 1887s. I got 1881. And it's got a little S after it, which means it was struck in the San Francisco Mint in 1881. And you look on the back, right above the D and O in dollar, you'll see an S. That signifies this coin was made in San Francisco. Nowadays, they charge $79 just to grade a coin, but so I got some 1881 S's, but look at some of these other dates. 1885 O. The O stands for New Orleans. I was never a real fan of the Morgan dollars the O meant because they look pale and washed out. These don't. These are stunning. And look between above the D and O in dollar, and you'll see a little O. That signifies it was minted in New Orleans, Louisiana. So, I have 85 O's. Hey, do we even tell anybody I have 84 O's here? Oh, I got... Somehow we didn't count the 84 O's. Huh. Well, I have... I'll tell you what, you might want to get Melvin and everybody else one. I got 1884 O's, 1883 O's, and 85 O's. Now, folks, everywhere they want $279. I watched another network tell you what a great deal you're getting at $279, and they had some very valid points. But I'm not going to charge $279, Matt. You already got it slashed out. But I'm not even going to charge $279. I'm not going to charge $269, $259. I'm not even going to charge $209. Get them when you can. And we have dates 81S, 830, 840, 850, and we also have 81, 82, 83, 84, and hang on, let me find out. 81 S's, 83 O's. I'm not even going to charge you $199. I'm not going to charge you $189. I'm not going to charge you $179. Oh, I have 1887 P's. Oh, I got 1887 P's too. Get ready, folks. If you can beat this, tell me where. As many as you want, $99 each. Yeah, we got 1887 P's. $99 each. Did you got a bloody nose? Julia, why'd you hit her? Yeah. $99. MS63 Morgan dollars. They're $269 other places. $99. I got like 5 dates left. Maybe 6. Because we didn't get Melvin and 84-0. Oh. Okay. How'd you get a bloody lip? No, I didn't do anything. Yeah, pick what other dates. 81S, 83-0, 84-0, 85-0, 1887 P. And yes. All right. Well, I am going to pick them. This 81S is almost proof like. That goes in there. And I'll tell you what, I am going to also pick them. This is a really good looking 84O. Okay.
So Barry, you got 184 and then one.
No, an 84O and an 81S.
Like 184 or an 81.
Okay, these two are gone.
Okay. From the shopping. I know. And also the coins. Oh. Do you think is anything else that if she wants to pick another one?
Oh, I would definitely, if she took one more, I would go with the 1887. Hang on, let me find them. Let's make sure I got some left. 84Os. I would go, and it might be the last one I have. I'd go with the 87P. 1887P. Gone. All right, this is sold. Thank you. Keep calling at $99. Yes, I got art. Yes, I have a Tarkay. I even brought a box because I'm taking it home and keeping it if you guys don't buy it tonight. Yes, I have another 87, but basically I have at $99. I have 1881S. I have 1883O, 1884O, 1885O, 1887P. At $99, but they're going quickly. And my 81S's, Wilson, especially with your night gig. You want your night gig to be like this. Lots of flash, very little cash. I know you'll go broke doing it, Wilson, but look at that, the 81S's. I think all of our lines are busy. All right, grab the phones. The lines are busy. I'm running out quickly, and I want to thank all of you. I got gold coins. I got a Novaro landscape. Ashley, are you talking to a doctor?
Yes, I am.
Could you ask him if there's any? All right, we got busy lines. Hang on. Hang on.
Barry, do we have any 83, 84 left?
83O and 84O, yes. Here's an 8.
What about 85?
Yes.
85.
I got 83O, 84O, and 85O.
Barry, the doctor's asking if you had any questions. He knows it's hard to get a doctor nowadays.
Yes, could you ask him what are the adverse conditions caused by too many shock treatments? My parents did it to me for fun. They said, no, I'm just joking.
He says he's just going to up your medication.
Here are your 3 coins. Kiki, here are your 3 coins.
I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
All right, those are gone. Now I'm getting low, and I apologize if you are on hold. We're going to get your call. I'll work him a deal. Let's see what we can do. Keep calling. I apologize. We're buy gold, people. I know I'm selling silver. Buy silver too. But the silver gold ratio is way out of whack, meaning you should be buying silver and gold. Oh, I got some great art coming up. Yes. Care of you. And I am going to need shock treatments now. Those didn't really do much to you, Wilson. The shock treatments? They helped you? Well, my parents couldn't afford it, so they just plugged me into the outlet there. It's the most amazing thing. Camera 2, we're talking with Wilson about his shock treatments. And my parents saved a lot of money. What they did was they put a metal salad bowl on my head and took 2 cords and plugged it in. And how much did you spend on your shock treatments? Tons. You should have come to me. Anyway, folks, we are running out of gold coins rapidly. And as far as the Morgan dollars, we got to give Ashley some advice. Who punched her in the mouth? Kiki, next time you see somebody start to punch Ashley in the mouth, just yell, stranger danger, stranger danger. That's what she wants to tell you. No one punched Ashley in the mouth. I'm just having fun with her. Unless Wilson did it. No, you got an excuse. You're on the camera. Okay. Keep calling on the gold or the Morgans. I'm running out of the Morgan dollars. And I want to thank you on these. Everybody's call answered on the Morgans. Yes, I have gold coins. Yes, I am going to show some gold coins. What's that? Okay. All right. Folks, I'm going to move this silver out of here for right now. It's pretty much all sold out anyway. And they're encapsulated by PCGS, so a guy like me can knock them over Now, if someone's going to punch you in the mouth, just start yelling stranger danger. You know, like the little kids do when they see Wilson. I'm joking. If there's one gold coin I could sell people tonight, I got plenty. But if there's one that I think you must have, it is this 1913D. That was struck from the Denver Mint. For example, in 1928, they minted 18 million coins at the Philadelphia Mint. In 1913, at the Denver Mint, you'll see a little D right above there. They only minted 393,500 coins. It's amazing that any of them could survive an MS63 condition. Oh, I said 6.3, MS64 condition, gem brilliant uncirculated. They were minted 1913, 2013, and then add 8 more on, 9 more, 109 years ago. Somehow these coins got minted in Denver. They weren't hand put in a bag like they are now. They went into a coin counting tray. They got emptied into a canvas bag that held 500 of them. They were thrown on a train with the rims of one coin banging the other. Then when they got to the bank they're supposed to be at, they were stacked and counted and put in the coin drawer and used as spending money. So to have some, when they only made 393,500, look at this. Look how beautiful. Designed by Augustus St. Gaudens. Teddy Roosevelt thought our coins were hideous, and he got him to design the $20 St. Gaudens. It started in 1907, but he died before he could see the finished results. Talking about Augustus St. Gaudens. These, we had a comp here the other day for $7,800. Very reputable firm. Tons of positive feedback. So when I show you these coins, and Ashley, what did I put these coins up for, the 1913 Ds? Yes, $4,595. I was selling them for $44, but the price just on Monday of this week, gold went up $28 an ounce. That's nothing because it's been going up and up and up. Gold's well over $1,800 an ounce. The problem is they only made 393,500. Most of them, if you could grade them, most of them have been melted down by our government, other governments, turned into gold bars. But to get one that is graded mint state 6.4, brilliant uncirculated, that is a heck of a price. That is one of my favorite coins here tonight. I also have the last two 1927 MS65. So these are my last two 1927 in brilliant uncirculated, gem brilliant uncirculated. I've lowered those down, and I think I lowered those down to $2,855. I actually raised the price, and somehow I quoted last week's price, but you can have them for $2,855. Then you can get Helvetian gold. If you were a fighter pilot in Europe In World War II, you either had a 20 Swiss franc, a 20 British sovereign, something to barter with if you were shot down. I only have a couple of the Swiss francs, and I have 1/10 of an ounce pure gold, 1/10 of an ounce gold coins. That's from the Canadian Mint. So give me a call. Get some gold while you can. And I don't want to insult anybody. I just don't think the people, I don't think they have adequately explained to the general public how bad inflation is and how it is set in the economy and how it is going to get a lot worse. And the only way you can protect yourself is with precious metals. I love platinum, but platinum's been hard to get. Platinum, you got the platinum metal group. Platinum, palladium, iridium, ruthenium, and osmium, and rhodium. I gave my daughter a 1 ounce rhodium bar a long time ago, and we were shocked to see, I think we ended up getting $22,000 for it. But I got gold, whether you want a gold saint, whether you want a 1/10 of an ounce from random mints, mainly Canadian mints, whether you want a 20 franc Swiss AU 20 franc or a 1927. But I cannot say enough. If you're undecided, please, I don't mind holding on to these till a biblical place freezes over, a non-biblical place. The place Wilson's going to be visiting freezes over. No, Wilson's very religious. Who's going to hell around here? Matt, if you had to pick somebody in the studio who's going to hell, besides me, I'm not going. I mean, I don't know. Who would you say? Nobody's going to hell? Okay, good. This is the hardest coin to get. Only 393,500. At $4,595, please give me a call. I mean, I only have 3 of these left. I'm going to hang on to them. I'm going to be like the late Charlton Heston. You're going to have to pull my 1913 PCGS MS-64 out of my cold, dead hands. But I did like him in the Planet of the Apes. Get your stinking paws off of me, you damn smelly apes. Which one are they interested in? Oh. And that is my number one coin. I'm serious. I lucked out when I got this, but here's what I'm going to do. Okay. And this is probably not good for me. 2 of them. We got them up for 45, 95. Watch this. Each was that. Yeah. See what they say, because this is a winner of winners. Who's that guy that just went to court with his fiancée? Pirates of the Caribbean. Who is that? Johnny Depp. Hey, Ashley, is that Johnny Depp on your phone? Not calling us now. Yeah, and that 13D, that is the toughest of tough coins. But see what they say, Ashley. In the words of the late Ross Perot, I'm all ears. Only minted 393,500, making it one of the lowest minted coins, and most of them don't even grade very fine. I mean, now, I got to borrow this back. I'm going to give it right back to you. This right here, I'm going to give it right back to you. Now, Wilson, Matt, have you ever watched the movie Goodfellas? Well, I am out of Barry bobbleheads. I gave one to Ashley, and I gave one to Kiki. Now, Matt, as tribute to the Jackal's family, to you and your dad, as tribute, I'm giving you the last one in a box I have. All right. Do not be mean to little Barry. I already grilled Kiki about it. If someone tries to carjack her in LA, which happens a lot, you save little Barry before you jump out of the car. He's very sensitive. All right, but we'll go back to the coins. Did they take two of them, Ashley? And Matt, this in the control room. And Matt, if your dad ever gets mad at me, don't let him take it out on little Barry. All right. Now I got some art. I am going to show you the Azoulay that I got some Azoulay, but here's what I am going to put up right here. Oh, and I have two Peter Maxes, but Ashley was, I'll tell you what, let me put this up first. Folks, this right here is Yitzhak Tarkay. Yitzhak Tarkay died in 2012. Yitzhak Tarkay was born in Subotica, Yugoslavia, right on the Hungarian border. He and his family lived a great life there. Unfortunately, the Nazis came through, and because Tarkay and his family were Jewish, they threw him in the Matthäusau concentration camp, considered to be one of the most wicked, and horrendous of all of them. I mean, it was awful. His job at age 12 was to throw dead bodies on a cart. Fortunately, he only had to spend a year there, and the Allies Part of the troops were from Patton, the other I think was Bradley. They met up. His camp was liberated. He immigrated to Israel, where he got a bachelor's degree and a master's degree in art. Yitzhak Tarkay is considered to be one of the world's greatest, was one of the greatest figurative artists of all time. He was buried on the Boulevard of Heroes. This is an original acrylic on canvas by Yitzhak Tarkay. It has a cert on the back, an appraisal from Park West, dated 5/11, May 11, 2006, where Albert Scaglione has an appraised value of $20,400. What is important about that appraisal is it was made 6 years before Yitzhak Tarkay died. He died in 2012. His artwork went ballistic. And to get an original Tarkay, something of this caliber, is unheard of. Well, here, let me show you a little bit about Yitzhak Tarkay. His last trip to the United States, I got to spend 2.5 days with him. That's me with the late Yitzhak Tarkay. Amazing individual.
Are you registered with us, Ben?
Now I want to show you some more about Tarkay, because here is European World Galleries right here. Look at this. For a 50 by 72, 118,000. This is 4 years before he died. Here is one approximately the same size here. Here a large 50 by 72, 2 years before he died, 158,000. One that is called Oscar Cafe, done in 1989. They wanted 84,000. It was 46 by 56. This is amazing because you have 3 figuratives on the back, and the name on this Tarkay is a thought-filled moment. It has a cert, a comp, an appraisal from Albert Scaglione. But I want to show you one more thing, Ashley. Here was another picture with me and Tarkay standing at my old studio a while ago, shaking hands. Yitzhak Tarkay had such discipline. And you will see in one of the photographs, he has a wristwatch on. Now, at one lunch, he took the wristwatch off to, I don't know, just it was loose or something. And below the watch was the tattoo, the numbers that they gave him at the Mathesal death camp. And I asked Yitzhak Tarkay, I got to, and this is really important to me. Let me go to your camera, Wilson. I was talking with Tarkay, and I go, how does that haunt you at times? Do you ever have flashbacks? You're 12 years old, you're throwing dead bodies on a cart, in the Mathisau concentration camp. And he was very jolly, told a lot of jokes. He got really stern with me, not mad, but stern. Just sat up straight and said, no, I will not allow my mind to spend 1 second on them. If I do, they win. They will never win, Barry. And then we went back to talking. That was a constitution. Yitzhak Tarkay survived the Mathisau death camp, immigrated to Israel, became one of the world's most known figurative artists. He was a little tired when I talked to him, not because I had him on a pace, but because he had to fly to Singapore so many times and Japan, where his art was setting records. And he would paint a picture on Park West Cruise, a small one, go for a ton of money. I have this right here, and I am going to give you my rock bottom, and oh, just to show you, here I showed you 158,000. This is acrylic on canvas. It's a large piece. I'll tell you what. $18,000, or get me close. It is fantastic. Ashley was laughing at me today because I brought a box that if I don't sell it, I'm taking this home with me, because this is one of the most beautiful Yitzhak Tarkay pieces I have ever come across. It's a original Berea Tarkay. I email with her every now and then. Tell you what, Matt, I know it's only about 8-9 minutes long, but can you, where did Matt go? No, I will let Matt go to the bathroom. Are you sure he's in the bathroom? Because, you know, I saw him, and I don't want to get Matt in trouble, especially after I bequested him a bobblehead in a box. Folks, in a few minutes, I'm going to show you. I flew a guy named Robert Jolly from my old company to Jerusalem and Israel to follow Tarkay around when he was alive. It is absolutely stunning. And so, while you're thinking about that, and what does Melvin say on those two? Do you work a deal?
I'm waiting for the price.
From Melvin?
Yeah.
Folks, while you're thinking about that, I am going to move this over for a second. This is
Got it?
I got it. Can you
Good job, Tough Mudder.
can you grab a Peter Max or
Yeah,
both?
that one.
I got it. Okay. Stay. See, that's what you do wrong. You don't tell it to stay firmly.
Oh, that's right.
It's like my dog, Ginger. She doesn't do anything I ask.
Okay.
Oh,
2320.
oh.
She has questions about the coins.
I sure will. I'm coming over. Okay, and what are they curious about?
And she wants to know what is the condition of the MS-40, 64 and 65. I have that right here next to me.
What is say which coins now?
The MS-64 and the MS-65. Like
Well, that is what they call the Sheldon grading scale. And MS-60 means they can guarantee it's never been in circulation. Now, you can have an MS-60 coin you can guarantee it's never in circulation, and it looks ugly. MS-61 is a nice lot better. MS-62 is fantastic. MS-63 means it is brilliant uncirculated. MS-64 is better than brilliant. MS-65 is gem brilliant uncirculated. And if we're talking about the only coins I have in 6.4 and 6.5 up there,
She wants the 65, that MS-65.
the 1927.
That's correct, 1927, MS-65.
Yeah, that is a gorgeous coin. Yeah, it is just stunning. And here, I will show it to her right now. I'm down to just one or two left at the most, but here is the 1927. What's that? Yes. Look at that. Stunning coin. You sell all those?
Here.
Okay. Look at that. That is MS-65 gem brilliant uncirculated. Okay. Do you see any more coins under here? Those are Morgans.
Oh, I sold them.
All the Morgans?
The 1927s.
Oh, you sold it? Okay, so this is the last one.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Does she want it?
What's the what? Oh,
28.
tell her yes it is, and then quote her higher.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it was 28.55 or something like that. All right. And did they take both the 1913Ds? No? Okay. And here are these that are left. I don't know what you're... All right, now... Now... Hey, where did Matt go? He's still not back? Oh, boy. He's trying to talk someone into taking his urine test. That's what it is. What? There he is. Yeah. Hey, Matt. We were talking about, you don't want to know what you're talking about, but can you run the Tarkay docudrama? And then I want you to see Yitzhak Tarkay, because that is one of the most amazing artists that ever was born, lived, and died, buried on the Boulevard of Heroes. And when you see this, I think you're going to go, what a guy, and just an amazing man. He died in 2012. And take a look at this.
It was years ago, some woman come to my show in San Francisco, and she told me, "Hi, it's very nice to meet you, Mr. Tarkay." That's it. And then he said, "Thank you very much for your art." And she want to go. And then I asked her, Why you thanks me? You bought this piece. I'm the painter. I do my job, and you buy it. Why you thanks me? And she told me the picture is hanging in the coffee corner in her house. Every morning, when she drink a coffee, she watch the piece, and she is so happy. And this is the reason she thanked me, because it's like I give her the good mood. So this I do for people, I hope. The best place to be in staying is Tel Aviv. I love Tel Aviv. I think this is one of the best city in the world. You have everything in this city. It's not a small city, but it's a very nice city. I live in Holon because I need to put my head to sleep, but this is only for the usual things. That means, but what I like really, this is Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv I like because it's always boiling. The life is boiling really. And you can't find what you saw yesterday. Today is not there. It's changed always. When I start to work and I finish my sketch on the canvas, when I start to paint, I'm not thinking about the colors. The colors is coming. This is not after some plane or what in this corner, what in other corner. I put the first paint on the canvas, and then the other ones is coming to compare to the before paints. I am optimistic, very optimistic. This is the best way to survive. For me, this is the heaven. Now, I'm old man and I can do everything. And I wake up and I get out from the bed by myself and don't need helps. Up to now, I hope. And what I need anymore. So this make me happy, yes. And then everything is a gift after this. Really. This is my optimistic way, yes. I do everything. I paint women, I paint men, I paint children, I paint landscapes, still life, everything. But the most popular, I think, because the people love much more the woman subject. Some mistake to thinking about it. Tarkay is love women and I love women, okay, but this is not the reason. They prefer to see exhibitions with a woman. The people, they give the way to the gallery what to exhibit. They have landscapes, still life, and the most of the exhibition is with women. So why? Because they know the people, the population is like the woman subject. I am very young, so I can waiting to be in better class of artist. First, I think you have to by self to feeling this. If it's good or not, if you satisfied with yourself or not. If not, you have to work and work to be better. If you're happy what you do, be happy. Don't worry. But to coming to this very delicate point, where are you? What is your place on the map of the art? I don't know. It's very difficult. I think it's a good feeling when you sell some piece in good price. Yes, why not? That means the other side is very satisfied with your work. God help me, I'm a good side, and the people want to buy it. Up to now, I don't know what will be later, but I hope it will be good. It will be good.
Folks, that was Yitzhak Tarkay from Beyond the Grave. One of the greatest figurative artists the world has ever seen. He used to put on demonstrations. He'd have to fly to Japan, Singapore, everywhere. He was a great one. Died in 2012. I also need to thank Nina, who bought the last... Nina? Yeah. Thank you for buying that coin. Welcome to PrimeTime Shopping Network. Folks, that is the best piece of art I have. I brought a box to pack it up and take it to my house. The odds of me getting a Tarkay this nice with a cert and a comp from Albert Scaglione on the back, a comp that was made 6 years before he died at 20,000 plus. Now it's 95 to 140,000 on cruise lines for pieces half this size. Tell you what, I had it up at 18,000. Watch this. Oh. 15,200. That is the bottom. That is an original Tarkay signed by Yitzhak Tarkay. You get a cert from me. You get the cert from Albert Scaglione. And you have a thought-filled moment. An acrylic on canvas. And that's what Tarkay painted on. The show might have to grind to a stop. You mean Ashley? I am out of Diet Mountain Dew. Oh, hey, what? You got one in the back? Yeah. Bring me a reserve. That was close, Wilson. That was close. Yeah. And folks, I just want to record it on TV in case somebody steals my idea. This is nicotine gum. I've been chewing it since my son was born. He just turned 26. I didn't want my son to see I was a heavy smoker. So you take this nicotine gum, which I chew to this day. I'm more addicted to the gum than I ever was to cigarettes. And you take Diet Mountain Dew. You mix the gum in the Diet Mountain Dew, and you get Nicodoo, the drink of champions. I don't know if the DEA would allow that. I don't know. I just sell things on TV. Folks, give this as much consideration. At 15,200, I got comps. Oh, thank you. I got comps at 128,000 before he died. That is just a perfect Tarkay. And you have 1, 2, 3 figurative pieces. The lady in front right there is usually his wife, Berea Tarkay, who manages the paintings he has left. It's funny because I spent 2.5 days with him, he went back to Israel and told his wife, whatever Barry needs, you get it to Barry. Sell it to him cheaper than Parkway, anybody. Barry's a great guy, and take care of Barry. And Berea has done that, and I am so grateful. So, 15,200 if you are interested. And Ashley, let's move this to the side. If it doesn't sell, I'm putting that in that box. Going to my house. I've been.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want me to move it to the side, like over there?
Yes. Yes. Peter Max is most famous for the Statue of Liberty. In the late 70s, he was kind of depressed that the Statue of Liberty was closed to visitors. He was watching TV and saw a Chrysler commercial with Lee Iacocca, the president of Chrysler. Lee knew Peter, and Peter Max knew Lee. And they got together, and together they raised $330 million to reopen the Statue of Liberty. One of his greatest accomplishments, but he is nowhere near finished. He is 84 now. Early on, he suffered from a form of early, they first called it dementia, but I don't think it was. He got married to his second wife, and she died. And then somebody put his art in a conservatorship, like what Britney Spears had to go through. But Peter Max has requested to the court that his daughter Libra take care of it, and they've made a lot of videos saying free Peter Max so he can be in charge of his art. And but just so you know, here is an idea of what Peter Maxes are going for. Peter Max here was the story. Peter Max is the pop icon of a lifetime. He painted this jet. He painted a cruise ship. This is a unique original done by Peter Max, the one you're looking at. Here is a Peter Max entitled Neon in Blue 1992. That is oil on canvas. And they wanted 62,000 10 years ago. They've gone through the roof, and that would be very unattainable. Peter Max, for example, here is, let's see, here was a story in the New York Post where he was asking people to write to free Peter Max from his conservatorship. Here is the old days with Peter Max's Manhattan showroom, where he repainted a Baldwin piano. Notice on the wall, this is called his high limit room. He had to promise to spend like $500,000 over a year, and you'll see Blushing Beauty and the Statue of Liberty. This right here is a unique original. It's a lot like this right here. Angel with Heart. Retail price $80,000, asking price $61,300. This is stunning. I will make someone deals. I only have 2. They both deal with the Statue of Liberty. I think so. Wilson, can you shoot it from that angle, or is it off? There you have 12 Statues of Liberty. Each one has been hand embellished by Peter Max. He used a lot of acrylic and oil on this one. I mean, this is one of the most embellished pieces. They tell me on cruise ships, they hold out until somebody will pay them $28,000 unframed for a Statue of Liberty. And what are the items? Oh, we got it right there. BC 2332 on the one on the easel. And the one next to it is BC 2317. I had a friend about a year ago meet Peter Max. He's in an elevator and said he was a little bit gaunt, ghostly. He is 84, almost 85, or 84 now. I'll tell you what I can do. Yeah, they want 27 grand on a cruise ship. We're not at sea, Wilson. Tell you what. Pick which one you want. This is a deal of deals. $4,500 to open. That would be a steal. This is what he'll always be famous. 100 years will come. Not only is he a pop artist of a generation, he used to design the Grammy Award trophies, but he is the man that saved the Statue of Liberty. 200 years from now, 500 years. Peter Max will always be known. He's 85. Now, Ashley, if you can hold this one, I am going to move this to the side. That is amazing. From the Sovereign Collection of Peter Max. Look at that. Completely hand embellished. Stunning. It's called a unique original. BC 2317, 4,500 to open, $100 increments. All right, I am going to move this over. Can you put the Nittany Lion up? Because the Nittany Lion, this is one of the greatest Azoulays. He did this. Say what?
I didn't know why you called it Nittany.
Well, that's the name of it, the Nittany Lion.
Yeah, it's incredible. I got it. Got it.
That almost took my toe out. This is the Nittany Lion, number 246 of 350. It was done in 1986. Guillaume Azoulay did this edition.
2141 or 2359?
2359. He did it for Penn State, the Nittany Lion. They would invite him there. He was considered, I mean, it is the coolest piece. Just take a look at this. That's just a close-up of the lion's face. And I could show you very expensive Nittany for sale, but I'll show you one of the cheapest ones I ever came across. It's right here. Well, that's Camargue at 12,500. Hang on, I got it right here. The Nittany Lion. It was $2,400 8 years ago. I'll tell you what, yeah, it's closer to $4,500 every time I've ever seen one on the secondary market. It's like $4,500, but I'll tell you what, yeah, list price $4,500. I think that's what it's in Print World Guide for. Here's your chance. Start at zero, $100 increments. Let's see if anybody is still watching the show. And yes, Melvin, I'll make you a great deal on Mickey and Minnie, and Captain America. I still have one Michael Schofield left. Matt, how long is this Schofield docudrama? I don't know if I have time for it, but 10 minutes? No open on a 4,500 mint condition Nittany Lion done in 1986 by Guillaume Azoulay. Youngest living artist to ever be accepted in the Bibliothèque Nationale, the permanent archival collection of the Louvre. Born in Casablanca, Morocco, immigrated to the United States, first Paris in the United States. No open on this? Is that what you're telling me, Ashley? Zero, zilch, nada, niet?
$100.
We have 100. It's a $4,500 on a bad day.
We already have a
PrimeTime shopping, and where's the
200.
200 has been bid.
two? What were you like?
We're at 2, looking for 3 or more.
You wanna do 3? Oh, okay, hold on. She wants to know how much it is to get something for you. Is this the needed? No, wait.
We're at 2, looking for 3.
Can I get your zip code, please? Hi. Always depends on the 835 or speak away.
Anybody beat 2?
What would you like to do? We have 200 already.
They want to make it 3?
300.
300 has been bid. This is 4,500. It is in mint condition. I don't see these anymore. 400. Now, Kiki, you're going to protect little Barry, right? I'm at 4. $400. Way cheap. This is crazy. Going once. $400. Going twice. Fair. And final warning. All in, all said, sold. That was cheap. Now, I am going to show you, I'm going to show Melvin a couple things, but this is a surprise of the night. I don't mind owning these till typical place. Well, no, I don't mind.
Don't pull on the cord.
Does that work now?
Yeah, you're good now.
Okay. I don't mind holding these for a long, long time. 1913D, minted in Denver. Only 393,500 were minted, which is such a low number for a mint in Denver in 1913. The 1928 has 18 million coins minted. They only have 1 million. They only have 393,000. And we had a comp at 7,800. We had another one at 12,500. And folks, to get this, and what did I have the price on this?
You had the price on $5.95.
Yeah, $4,595. It is a must buy. This coin is going to be a rocket ship. Coins where they only minted 393,500 and 108 years later. Is that right? It's 109 or 108. 109 years later, you can find in brilliant uncirculated MS64. Unbelievable. Call me. If there's one coin you want to buy, this is it. I mean, this, I had to fight and fight and fight to get the 13D. And such a rare date. Now, Melvin is thinking about what? So I don't want to get anybody mad.
He said you go ahead
And what? All right, last call on the 13Ds. This, I think, oh, look at that. Just absolutely gorgeous. All right. Well, I don't have to take them down yet. Here's what I am going to do. Folks, what does Melvin say? Because I want to make him a package deal. Kiki, can you grab Captain America over there?
How many 1913s do you have left?
3. Actually 2, because 2.
Two, sorry, two.
Best coin I can get anybody right now.
Would you take you off?
Hang on, I'm walking over to Ashley. Captain America, concave fist that comes right out at you. Yes. And that is a smart and great deal. All right, I am out of 1913.
What do you use this for?
What am I going to do this for? Let me. Going to sell this just for. That is the best. I didn't even know. And look at this. You can get a Zach smorgasbord. Minnie going, hi, I'm Minnie. And you have Mickey hugging Minnie. Going, now you like me. There you go. I can't prove that, Wilson. You really think so? You think Mickey gave Minnie a Mickey? I don't know. And I have the Novaro. Folks, this is a Novaro landscape. It has gold inside. Jean-Claude Novaro was the first to make glass glow at night. And this is absolutely stunning. Oh, good, you have the item number. And look at this. Oh, done in 2005. Jean-Claude Novaro. Mouth blown, hand spun, diamond scribed. Look at that. Unfortunately, Jean-Claude Novaro died on December 30th, 2014. You, Melvin. All right, the Zaxes are gone. Now, you got about a $12,000 to $14,000 piece of glass. The Novaro market has gone crazy. Virginie Novaro, the widow of Jean-Claude, has had it tied up in probate. Now, I got to visit Novaro. This is Novaro in 2005, 6. That was in Antibes, well, actually Butte, France. I was watching him make glass. That is Barry with Jean-Claude Novaro. This is Barry trying to be a glassmaker. It within 3 minutes ended up in a pail of water. Yeah, I was not cut out to be. And I kept asking him as a joke. I said, so, Novaro, he understands English better than I speak it. So I say, Novaro, first I blow the glass out, then I suck it back in. He goes, no. He goes, no, you float up, then dead. I said, okay. Here was Novaro in the Hall of Fame room for the New England Patriots. He designed one of their glass sculptures. Robert Kraft, he used to call him my brother, is what he would say about Robert Kraft. Yeah, here is Novaro, and behind Novaro is a piece of glass in the New England Patriots. Right behind his head, yeah, is a piece of glass. There is Jean-Claude Novaro with Robert Kraft. And here is Gallery Novaro. And that is a landscape like I have. And here was Jean-Claude when they came to California a long time ago. And that is his son, Joseph. He's full grown now. I nicknamed Joseph WWF Joseph. No matter what he did, you think he's calm, he would try and wrestle Ben and Kate, who were a couple years older than him. And he just loved wrestling them. Here is the only Novaro I have. It is a beautiful landscape. Oh, look at the colors. Look at that. Jean-Claude Novaro. The landscape. And Novaro was very proud. He said, 5,000 years from now, I will still be the first glass maker to ever make glass glow at night. I wish I had any of those. They're all sold out. Long time ago. Talking 12, 15 years ago. But there is a Novaro landscape. It's a little larger than most of the landscapes. Probably 12 to 14,000 nowadays, at least. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. That is a perfect piece, too. Tell you what I'm going to do. This is too cheap. Look at that. Look at all the gold. He told me how the fluorescence, he went in this one morning. He has goats. He loves donkeys. Goats, he had all the animals there. But look at the gold in the glass. He said one day he saw something glowing and he knew he was getting close. And he had to find a way to put the fluorescence in a glass without it burning up. The gold also burns really quickly. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make somebody so happy. $1,200 to open, $100 increments once we get the open. That is the only Novaro. Now this is gone now, right?
Yes.
All right. So I still have 2 Peter Maxes left. Look at that right there. $1,200 to open, $100 increments. Do we have an open?
PrimeTime shopping. Poster stamps? Oh, postage stamps. Oh, Peter Max did a series of postage.
Oh yes, yes.
Yes, oh, Barry said, oh, yes.
Yes, we had a couple of where Peter Max actually signed a book of the stamps. Yeah.
Yes, thanks, Tom. Tom, that's Tom. Tom says hi.
Hi, Tom.
Thank you.
Annie Takers. All right, folks, this is the only traditional landscape I have by Michael Schofield. That's it. He is not painting anymore. He came on the air and he had me record it where he said, I am retired. I thank you, but I am retired. That is one of the most beautiful paintings I have seen Michael Schofield paint. Michael Schofield is in the Library of Congress collection. He's in the Smithsonian collection. Michael Schofield is in the $1 billion Arm & Hammer collection. Michael Schofield is one of the greatest traditional landscape artists of all time. Tell you what I want to do. While we're sorting out the Novaro Camera 2, Matt, I know it's 10 minutes. Can you run the Schofield docudrama real fast? Because I want to show you this about Michael Schofield. Then I'm going to have a last call on some stuff, especially in Novaro. Take a look at this.
I'm Michael Schofield. I'm an impressionist landscape artist. Landscapes are probably what I enjoy doing the most. And I think one of the reasons I enjoy doing what I do because I enjoy being in nature. Landscapes to me speaks to who and what I am. I enjoy the outside. I love looking at different parts of the country. Every different part of the country is unique in its area. Landscapes are what I enjoy painting more than anything else. When I'm looking at a landscape, the first thing I do is to see the depth of the piece and how I'm going to create the depth. How am I going to create the foreground and the middle ground and the background? And what it is that I'm going to have to do in order to jump over the hurdles it's going to take in order to get that particular scene on canvas. Do I frame it right to left? Do I move these trees here? Do I bring a brook through the center of the piece? Do I bring it from left to right? You know, what's intriguing about this particular scene? Taking out all of the small details that don't make any sense and just getting the essence of the piece. That's what I do. That's what I envision when I first see the landscape. I think an artist's job is to interpret what the creator has laid out for us. We're just basically taking snapshots of that, putting in our own interpretation of it, our own feelings, our own emotion, and then presenting that to the viewers or to the public. That's art to me. So it really is just it's a statement of what we are and who we are, and it's translated through, in my case, landscapes. The idea of becoming an artist didn't really hit until high school. And it was one of those rainy days when the music instructor was filling in for the English teacher that couldn't make it to school. So he whipped out his watercolor palette and paints and a piece of watercolor paper and did a demonstration right in the class. That was his way of filling in for the teacher. And well, I watched him do that, and I still remember what he painted. He painted an old railroad ties and some water in between the ties, and a couple of trees above it and reflecting in the waters. And I thought, wow, that's what I want to do. Your life changes quickly, you know, and the direction changes quickly. And then I think a lot of it is just following the path. We don't choose our career, it chooses us. I think that's very true. I think as long as you keep moving, that career will catch up to you, or you'll find the right spot to walk into, or the right position to be in at the right time. You know, the doors open, you walk through them, see what's on the other side. I did a couple of one-man shows down in Florida. I think probably one of the more interesting ones was what I did in Cleveland, a real wet, cold, snowy night. I really didn't think that I would have anybody show up for the show because it was so cold and miserable. We ended up having 1,100 people show up for the event. We sold almost everything in the entire show, and the party didn't stop until about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And those were fun. We had a lot of people show up in those days, all throughout Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia. I did that for probably 10 years. There was a lot of shows. The most posters I think I had in one particular catalog was about 25. Back in the 90s, I think there was a few catalog companies that had 10 or 15, but I think Editions Limited had up to about 25 pieces. Interestingly enough, some of the pieces are still in catalogs dating back into the early 90s. And then you start to realize that, you know, all the millions of posters you're selling happen to find their way in front of the public. And I think that's when you start to realizing that you're actually fairly famous in this game. Well, I spent 10 years in Nashville, in that area. And I think a lot of the subject matter that I paint today comes out of that era and out of that area. Tennessee and Kentucky and Alabama, Mississippi, and even upstate New York. I love that area up there. You know, big pines, the big beech trees, the big birches. I think a lot of that that I do today is reminiscent of those areas and of that subject matter. I paint in California quite a bit too, like today. Those areas I think are what I enjoy painting the most. One of the more difficult things is painting on location. A lot of people say, well, you got everything right in front of you. Well, you have too much in front of you. The artist has to take all of the elements, eliminate the things you don't need in the painting, and just paint the things that you do need. And you have to deal with the light changing. It changes rapidly. You're painting the shadows on one tree and all of a sudden they're not there anymore. So you have to take a mental snapshot of the area that you're looking at and then paint that, because it's going to change 5 minutes from now. I think my paintings, they tell hope, and they tell adventure and mystery and romance, and I've been fortunate, really fortunate, to paint something that people really enjoy and feel and get inspired from and fall in love with. And I like the growing aspect of becoming a better and better artist. I don't think you ever arrive as an artist. I think you're always arriving. You're eventually going to get there. I think eventually I'll get to a point where I feel comfortable with the work. I don't think I'll ever be satisfied completely with it. I like the idea that somebody can see one of my paintings and see a part of nature that they've been in, a place that they're familiar with, a scene that they know from childhood or some time in a vacation, something like that. That's when I feel like what I do actually rings home. That's important to me. They can actually relate to the landscape. So communication between the painter and the viewer is what's important.
Hey folks, Barry Chappell back with you. That is Michael Schofield. I used to call him the Rascal. He's one of the most talented artists ever. He is 84 years old. He, is it 74 or 84?
85. Wait,
Schofield.
oh, 70, 85. 70, I think he's like, he said 85.
74.
Oh, Peter Max.
74. Now I want to show you something special about this. This is the last Michael Schofield. He is not painting anymore for me. He quit, retired, came on TV here, said it's been a great 25 years. Look what he wrote on the back of this painting. Stone wall and gate. These are all over the South, and the made from stone, cleared from fields. And this is one of my favorite memories. He made this painting dance. This is the last traditional Schofield. Look at those colors. They dance. He gets 25 grand for it, any of his traditional landscapes. He set records on Hub's Historical. Right when the internet came out, 40, 50,000 a painting. He is one of the all-time greatest. Yeah, retail on this, 25,000. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm running out of time. I'm going to be back next Wednesday. But here's what I'm going to do. I hope you're out there, because I'm going to give you guys a price that is way too cheap. $2,000 to open, $200 increments. That is one of the prettiest paintings Michael Schofield has ever painted. It is the last traditional landscape I have in this world. It is stunning. Absolutely stunning. You are talking beauty beyond belief. Look at that. That is what you hope a Schofield will look like. He leaves you asking so many questions. And those shades of greens in the reflection from the puddles of water. This is a perfect Schofield. If you don't own a Michael Schofield, he retired. There's no way I can get another one from him. Get me close. Call me up. I have a Novaro left, and I have this Schofield. That's the good news. Bad news is I only have 7 minutes left, and I'm off the air till next week. Look at that. That is stunning. And Ashley, because you're such a tough mutter,
Yes.
do you think you could get that Tarkay in that box?
No.
That's not the right answer.
It's too small.
No, it's not.
Yes, sir.
That will fit in that box.
No, sir.
Just take the white stuff out of the box.
No, sir. It's not gonna. Do you want me to show you?
I will. Tell you what, I got a secret price on this. Call the operators. I want to sell one more. I want to sell one more.
Verify.
Yeah.
Copy, get a new zip code, please. 97405. Who am I speaking with?
I got a secret price
Doing this, sir?
on this.
How can I help you?
I got a secret price.
Opening is 2,000.
The open. Thank you. We have the open. And I thank you. Who is that?
His name is Chris.
Chris?
He's at the stone wall and
Oh, that is stunning. It's the last Schofield I have. It is it. And I'm out of time, too. So, $2,000. Way too cheap, going once. I still got 4.5 minutes, Wilson. This is stunning. $2,000.
Is that WEMSOS?
This is too cheap. Going twice. Fair. And final warning. Oh, they got a late night bargain on the last Michael Schofield I got on this planet. All in.
Can I get a street address?
All said. That is sold. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Now, tell you what. I can sense it like Kreskin. Somebody is thinking about this Peter Max. God bless America. BC 2320. Take a look at that. That is that's a beautiful Peter Max. And I will be back next week if I drop out of the sky, because right at 9 o'clock in 180 seconds, I drop out of the sky. I don't want to hit anybody, but you should run. What would you do if you saw a guy like me falling from the sky right at you, Wilson? Yeah, you'd run under an underpass. Oh, God Bless America by Peter Max. Give me a call. I got a secret price on this, and I want to thank you all. Next week, I got some more gold coins. Got a lot of cool stuff coming in. I also have the Erte Marcel Mouley here. Everybody happy on this.
Now, if you don't want to frame it, then we'll just ship it, and I'll tell you how much the shipping alone would be. Okay.
Folks,
Okay, so that would be the only.
I got a secret price on God Bless America. If you call right now, and I want to thank you in Buford, I got to talk to Buford. Hang on. Buford, don't kick that dog. We got Wilson hard on the case. What are you going to do if you catch Buford hurting his dog? Yeah, like that. Speaking of dogs, I have the strangest rescued coonhound dog on the planet. She is something. She's coming along. Her name is Ginger. I've had her 3 years now. I rescued her. She is the scaredest dog on the planet, but she's slowly getting better. Thank you. I got a minute left. She is so food motivated, treat motivated, but she loves chasing other dogs at the dog park. Well, it took me 6 months to get her in the small dog section, another 3 months get in the large dog section. Now, if I don't take her to this dog park twice a day, she goes crazy. Hey, well, folks, thank you. If you bought a coin tonight, rest assured, Ashley ships them so fast. And I want to thank everybody. Got a secret price on God Bless America. And I will be back next Wednesday night. A lot of gold coins, a lot of cool stuff. Thank you. Take care of yourself. And Buford, you stay away from that dog. We love you. Bye.